Hey guys, welcome to my first mukbang. My name's Kirsten. So, apologies if this is shit and sorry for this at the moment. I was gonna wait till I had done my makeup for tonight, but it's just been a complete mess today, and I figured I might as well. I wasn't even gonna film until tonight, but then I figured I might as well just start while everything is hot. I've got a burrito from Zamberros. It's a lamb one. It's got lettuce, onion, and aioli sauce. And then I've got Dr. Pepper for the drink because I love anything cherry. So let's just have a bite. That's that. Sorry if I fiddle with the camera. Just trying to figure out an angle. There we go. That's better. I've had a shit morning, an absolutely shit morning. Ugh. I had to go work out Centrelink, and then I had to go, while I was away visiting family, I had my old set of keys, and my landlord decided to change over our apartment keys, so I had to go and pick up the new ones for us. But yesterday when I had gone back, it meant that I couldn't go anywhere because I wouldn't have been able to get into the apartment if no one else was here. Luckily my roommates were home, but if they were in bed and I decided to go and hang out with my friend, then I wouldn't have been able to get back inside, not without waking them up, which with one of them, it's not the best choice. So good. And so I had to go sort that out. And then I get shopping for the week because I turn 21 soon. So next Saturday is my party. And I've decided to do it before my birthday, and then I'm going back home again and get my hair done for my birthday. So this will be different for the next video that you see me in. But yeah, so I'll be going back again, and I'm just so exhausted from traveling. I've literally been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I'd go home, and I was home for like a week or something, and then I came back for like 3 days, and I've gone back again for a week again, and I've only just come back, and I'm back for like a week and a bit, and then I go away for whoever knows how long, probably for a week or so. It just depends on everything. She put a lot of sauce on, but I was gonna make something. I was gonna make my lunch because I got groceries for it, and but I figured because where my family is associated, like my parents and everything, they're not actually, they don't have a Zamberros there, so sorry if I'm playing with my hair a lot. I'm just trying to get comfortable. So yeah, they don't have a Zamberros down there. It's very like limited. It's like small town limited, so they don't have all the stuff that I have up here. And Dr. Special's wearing Dr. Special. Dr. Pepper's wearing special, so I got one to have with my lunch and everything, and figured I might as well, if you're having a shit day, so treat yourself unless you can't afford to treat yourself. But I've always managed to work something out to at least boost me up a bit more. I feel like that's there. There we go. Trying to work on angles and everything. I actually never had a burrito until I moved up here, because we never, like I said, where my family's associated is where I lived, so we didn't have any of this type of stuff. So anytime we came up to visit my older sister who I live with, anytime we came up to visit her, then we would try some pieces, but she never took us to try this, and it wasn't until I moved up here like 2 years ago that she was like, sorry, I can see that there's like an eyelash hanging, and you like see it in my provision. But yeah, it wasn't until I moved up here she was like, hey, I gotta introduce you to this is my new favourite. I was like, okay, let's do that. Oh, it's so good. I prefer it over I was gonna say Max Brenner for a second. Mad Nex. Very expensive though. Like if you want a good burrito for like a budget, it's right here. I'm kind of hoping that Nikocado Avocado doesn't decide to live stream while I'm filming this, because it's just gonna get on my nerves. Not in a bad way, just in the way that I'll be really tempted then to stop this mukbang and then go over and watch his live stream. And the more I do this, more out there and useful it is. It's just, yeah, I'm used to talking to myself, so I figured I might as well film myself talking to myself. And that sounds bad in that sense and everything like that, but not much I can do. But no, this lighting's pretty bad. Just like let me know, because I'm like, yeah, this is like budget filming. Try not to, pardon me. That's the one thing with soft drinks. I usually drink a lot of water because I'm a qualified beauty therapist, so I keep up with a lot of water, but I saw that they were in special and I was like, I'ma get it. I might have to play with the, yeah, that's a pause. I'm just getting used to the camera. Might have to play with the lighting a bit. So I think it's a little bit too harsh on one side. But as long as it shows the food right, I'm fine. So I was going to jump in with a story time and everything, but I probably shouldn't have filmed this. It'll probably still go up as my first one and as everyone's first videos when you first start. They're not good, and then you kind of get used to doing everything and what you want to do and get the hang of things, that they start becoming better and better and better, but everyone's personalities are different as well. but probably today wasn't the best day to do it. I just haven't had a great week. I haven't had a great year. There would be like ups and then it like crashes. So I've got a thing tonight, I guess. I have a thing tonight. Like I said, I would have been all dolled up and everything before I done my mukbang, but I can't help it. I just wanted to, yeah. I don't know, I'll probably edit this and then decide if it's still worthy to put up as my first video, because I wanted to get straight into it. But I think I just kind of gotta find my sole focus, and I think I gotta get used to the fact that at the moment I'm alone in my apartment, and that it's like a weekday, so everyone's at work. And funny thing, I'm no longer associated with the set business, so I can badmouth them as much as I want because I'm not contracted to say nice things about them, so I can out them for all the shit and all the dodgy stuff they've done. But that will probably be it later, seeing if this ends up being successful. But yeah, I have this event tonight that I've got to go to, so I was going to have my makeup and all that all done. I was probably going to do it before the next, but then I decided to get lunch while I was out. I'll really turn it so then there we go. So I ended up getting this and I wanted to eat it while it was still like warm. But yeah, sorry if this is a bit lacking, but then again, it's like a 50-50 audience with mukbangs. Some people prefer people talking a lot more, others are kind of like, just bloody eat, just eat. Eat more, talk less, and others like people talking more and eating less, but and I'm subscribed to a few people who don't even do story times, they just talk like what I'm doing now. Just do that and eat as they talk, and then of course over time they have more and more to talk about. Like I have like, you ask anyone, turn that, there we go, you ask anyone, I never shut up. But of course they're in front of a camera, and then it's kind of like, well, what do I talk about? Do I be weird? Do I not be weird? But by not being weird, am I not being myself? And knowing that I'm probably going to get that hate comments, I don't care. I don't go to school with it. Whatever shit haters gonna say, I probably got to go with it. That's what a lot of people, I guess some people who wanted to start YouTube, no matter what channel you do, I think they're not fully prepared of the fact that they kind of have in their head, oh yeah, you know, I'm putting myself out there to have someone's opinion of me, be taken in the fact, and I think they think that they're prepared, but they're not fully prepared for like a lot of the shit that happens. But yeah, at this point in this year, I'm pretty sure whatever's gonna come, I've got it. And if not, then I guess it's more entertaining content for you guys. But yeah, I think I'm starting to get full because I keep drinking more than what I'm eating. So I don't see. I used to be able to. I would have like smashed an entire. I got a normal one instead of a chiquito, which is like the little kitty one. My mum, she gives us huge servings, huge. I don't live with her anymore. But she would give us huge servings when we were kids and everything like that. And I would be able to smash an entire plate and probably go back for seconds. Probably if that comments gonna be like, we can tell. But all that, but I'd be able to eat a lot more than what I do now. Like a lot of the days, depending on how I am, sometimes I can't even finish like that. And my dinners, I'll portion them out to what I know I can eat, and sometimes that portion, depending on the day, I might not even be able to finish that. So yeah, it's a little bit worrying. Not really worrying. Everyone's kind of like, oh, it could be a good thing. It's a good thing because it's like stopping you from eating more. Like a lot of the channel, like if you see a lot of the channels and everything like that, like sure, like people can do 5 packets of like ramen or 4 or even 3. I could probably do 2 or 3 back then, but now I can only get through 1, maybe even 2. I can't even eat breakfast anymore, and I know breakfast is, I was playing with the sticker, breakfast is your most important meal, but just with my jobs that I had worked for when I first moved up here, like I had 6 a.m. starts, so at the time I didn't really plan it out to where, like sometimes I had enough time to where I could have like, you know, a bowl of cereal. Other times I'd wait till my first coffee break and I'd go get a coffee and maybe a toasty or something like that. But my body just got used to not eating until like a certain amount of time. Like I could be up at 11 and then my body would be okay after like 15 minutes and everything like that. It'd be like, okay, I'm ready to eat. But like if I woke up at like 7 or 9, or if it's before like 11 or something like that, or before 10, no, before 11, then my body's kind of like, it feels full, but it's not full. And then when it gets around the 11 mark, then it's like, okay, now I'm hungry. So I kind of like, when I go home, since my parents love their breakfast, they love having their breakfasts and all that, on the weekends, I would, you know, I sit there and have to force myself to eat, even though I felt sick and felt full. And, you know, after 2 bites, I'd be completely full, because that's just how well adjusted my body got to not eat until a set time. So, like, I would have my breakfast would, as bad as it is, would be a cup of coffee or a chai latte. Depending, I'd probably have, like, I'd wake up, I'd have a cup of coffee here, and then when I would go to work, I'd get a chai latte and have that chai latte before I started my shift, because that chai latte kept me full up until it was my lunch break. I tried the breakfast biscuits and everything like that, and after a while they just, you know how like if you're so tired of eating the same thing over and over again, you kind of like bite into it, and then you're kind of like, your mouth kind of wants to automatically make you spit it out, and you're kind of like chewing it because you have to, and it's really hard to swallow because it's just telling you to spit it out. It was like that, and I made sure if I got those, I got 2 different flavours, so then one day I could have like the chocolate ones, and the next day I'd have like the honey and oats ones, just because having the chocolate ones every single day, it started getting boring. But I think like if you eat something too much, you can train yourself to hate it. and I know that I done that with the chocolate biscuits. Like those breakfast biscuits. Because I had the chocolate one so much because they tasted like a chocolate chip cookie. Yeah. Because they tasted like an actual like biscuit. I hate them so much. I'm familiar them so much. I actually just can't stand them anymore. The thought of it makes me sick. I don't know where that went. I barely brushed my top. Awkward. I barely brushed my top and it went down my top, so lovely. I probably do be doing a lot more eating in my next one, but yeah. It's probably not as upbeat and kind of like, hey, how's it going? And energy, that's all what everyone wants is energy, but I'm fucking tired. Another thing, well, sure, after they've got like all these people wanting to watch them, you know, they've had their moments where it's like today, but you know, at least you can tell I'm not faking it and not, you know, like pretending to be something I'm not. And I'm not saying a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers do, but not, like there's a certain amount who do, and you can kind of pick it up. But then you can tell others of personality, and you know what, I'll probably still post this because it's like, for it being my first mukbang, it should be just more enticing because I'm wanting to pull people in and wanting people to come back. But it's kind of like, well, I'm showing myself like I'm not always gonna be upbeat and hey, how's it going and all this and that, and I'm not always gonna have this done up, you know, like after this I'll probably, what's the time, I'll probably start getting myself organised for the event by putting my face on. So there'll be some days where I'll just woken up and I'm filming a breakfast mukbang and I don't have anything to put my face. So I used to wear makeup all the time, and now I kind of, it's like when I need to or when I really, if I want a confidence boost. In this case I have to, because I have a event I have to go to tonight. So that determines my future here. I just had a really, like this year, 2017 has not been my year. Thought it was going to be my year because I'm like, okay, I've been here for another year now, I'm all good, you know, I know my shit, I'm like an adult now. It just hasn't been my year. It's like goes up and I'm like at a peak, I'm like, and then it would just go, like kind of went down a bit. You can feel it going down, and it's like, oh, it's okay, I'll be going back up and then we can go partying again. And I just kept going down and down, a little up, and then it just fucking crashed. And it just makes it really hard, so that's why I figured I would try this, because I've been trying to find something that I could be related to. Like, I've been trying to start up a YouTube channel for a while, and I came up with one concept where it was going to be like a mixture channel. And the mixture channel was, you know, because I love doing makeup. I wanted to be able to do makeup, but I also love, you know, showing my day-to-day life and, you know, doing just different videos and random videos and all this and that. And then when I got into mukbang, I was like, oh, well, this will be cool. But that was like a three-way channel. It was like beauty, then me just like filming myself, like day-to-day life, like me going to the shops and like this and that, and And then there was something else. Like I had it set as a random channel where, you know, it wasn't just for one genre, it was like 3 genres because I had 3 things I love to do. And then I thought, and then I got into mukbangs and I thought, okay, well this will be a good idea because I pretty much talk to myself anyway. People can think I'm fucking weird. I talk to myself anyway. So I figured I might as well do it while I eat. Because I usually watch them when I got into them when I moved up here, because a lot of the time my sister was out doing stuff with her friends before my younger sister moved up. She was out doing stuff with her friends, so I figured that I'd do it with mine. Ha! You'll get the joke later on, so I'll explain everything. Like, it doesn't seem like it now, just because I don't want to dive straight in with like, oh my gosh, this happened and that happened, because I've got to build an audience who actually wants to actually listen to what I have to say, because I've got so many stories. I've got some fucked up ones, I've got some hilarious ones, I've got ones that, you know, some people don't even fucking know, so I might as well share it with the world, because that's what a lot of people do. It's like, if your mum don't know, she's gonna find out through this. But yeah, I was gonna cook something that I got from the groceries, but I had a free one of these to use up, so I figured I might as well do it before I go. Oh, if it's free. Because I know when my family find out about this, they're going to be like, oh, you're using your money on a lot of takeout. I told you, a lot of funny stories. Like, I didn't think I was going to be an appealing person. And you know, you watch all these channels. I didn't think I was going to have all these story times and all that. And I actually do. I have a lot of interesting content that will be coming out soon. I've just got to sit down and work out what days are, how many times a week I'm going to post, and even though you should be doing this before you start a YouTube channel, but I've just got to see how many times a week I'm going to post, and work out the content around it. Like, I know some people like plan it down to a T, like they know what day, what time they're going to post and everything. Like, I've still got to work that out. But then they know what context, so they'll have it written down. They'll have like keywords that only they would understand. Like Stephanie, I don't know her next part for her YouTube channel, but she's a mukbanger. Stephanie, she was going on, like, in her phone, she writes down keywords to talk about in the mukbang, and she's like, butthole dog or something like that to talk about for her story times and everything. And then others will completely like write out the story time or write down a few story time ideas, so then they know, so they're not sitting down and just winging it and just being like, oh, this and this. They actually know exactly what they're going to talk about, which I should have done with this one, but it was just more of the case of, I guess I just needed to blabble. That's what I'm just going to call it, blabble. I just wanted to blabble on and kind of get my mind off everything, because, yeah, like I said, not a good day. So this might be a mukbang fail, or a really shit attempt, and really, really bad first attempt at one, but look at how different my hair is. It's like red down here and like bright gold. See, easily distracted too. I'm getting like really, really full. Told you, I probably wasn't going to finish that, because I kept drinking my Dr. Pepper. Like kept drinking Dr. Pepper, so like I said, I get filled really, really quickly, so that's why I was a little bit stressed out. I was like, well, if I do a mukbang channel, a lot of people don't really finish all of those, but you see the like full plates and everything that they like eat off of, and I'm like staring and I'm like, I can't do that. Old me would have been able to do that. Me now, nope. Like I can't even get it through a lot of stuff. That's what my friend loves about it, is like he'll get us something and then, you know, he knows I'll only get either a quarter or halfway into it, and then there's leftovers for him. I'm trying not to sneeze because I can feel myself about to sneeze. I thought I was gonna sneeze. I can feel it, but you hate it when you feel it and then nothing happens. But yeah, this is probably gonna be the shittest mukbang. I'm probably gonna get so many dislikes and comments, but I don't care. Next time will be better. Next time I'll be able to go over some story times and go over a lot more. I guess this one, my first one, instead of like overdoing myself, I'm kind of just going on more about, yeah, I'm full. Save that for later. Instead of me going on and on about like, ooh, you know, there was a time I got hit by a car, which I did, not like my body, but my car got sideswiped. Like I got so many story times. Instead of me going over that, I'm kind of just like chilling today, and I'll laugh if that's one of my roommates coming home from work. But that's it for today. I'll edit this and get it up. Bye.